Whoops. Oh, I got to do the whole thing here. Oh.
Has nice prices, so you can have nice things.
Hi.
Hi.
We were chatting.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, did we miss the time?
No, we caught it right on the button. So, hi everybody.
Okay.
Yay. We're all here.
Yep.
Yay. Jennifer with her house now, all she doesn't want to move now. So.
Yeah. Well, we had a car situation. I had to get a new one, so I can't move. So.
She doesn't want to because, how come we're not hearing Jennifer? What the?
I know. I'm delayed and you keep cutting out on me.
Yes.
Hang up and call back.
Okay.
Technology is arguing with us tonight, folks. Beth's all blown out.
Yeah.
We can't figure that out. Jennifer's signal is not behaving. We don't know. Here comes Jennifer back. We'll see what happens.
Yay.
There, try
Is
that.
that better?
I think so.
Yay.
Still a little pixelated, but
There we go.
it'll plug your headset back in.
I know, that always does a weird
Yeah.
thing.
We'll get it sorted here, folks, in just a minute. Just bear with us.
I know. It was good, and then we go live
There.
and it changes.
Now you got it. Okay. Oh,
Excellent.
All right.
Kim checking in from the Blue Ridge. I got to get my bike out there and ride in those mountains.
Yeah.
Got to do that.
Oh,
You've been
yeah.
out there, Beth. You know that.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. Want
Gotta
to go
get out
back?
No,
there.
I haven't been yet either.
Yeah, I got to get there.
We want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
When she opens, we should do a road trip.
Yep, I know.
That's
Soon as-
right.
Yeah, once she opens, let's put a road trip together.
Yeah,
Go.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Invade Kim's new place. Soon, I
That's right.
think. Soon.
We hope.
Oh, and speaking of that, Kim's got at Sassy Jack Stitchery. Kim has 3 workshops coming up. The September soiree, and I forget what they are. I listed them last week in the podcast. But go to her website or the Facebook page. She's got 3 of them coming up. Get yourself signed up for those things. That series she's doing coming up. There were 3 or 4 all in consecutive days. Really good stuff. So go to sassyjackstitchery.com and check that out because she's got some good stuff coming up. And the store will be open. So yeah, go. After the show, go. Not now, but after the show. But Kim's got a good lineup coming up, so check that out. So next Wednesday, Jennifer and I will be doing the podcast. Sunday show has nothing to do with stitching, but I think you're going to want to listen to it. It was
Yes.
fun to do. I have a couple of longtime friends, Richard and Cindy Lippert, and they are second career actors, and not movie star actors, but regular actors. But Richard is Navy. I got it right this time. Navy fighter pilot, I think in Nam. I'm not going to guess, but yeah, he was a jet fighter pilot, Navy, serious.
Nice.
Race car driver, was national champion in the class of race cars, stunt driver, and now actor. And
Wow.
he did some precision driving in Oppenheimer. So
Oh, cool.
I mean these Richard and Cindy they're in the acting thing. Well, with the SAG-AFTRA and the WGA strike.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it'd be fun to just go completely off the reservation and talk to Richard and Cindy about what's going on in acting, what it's like to be an actor, not Tom Cruise and Meryl Streep, but what it's
Right.
like to be just an everyday actor, and then find out how the strike and what they're looking for. Boy, we had a conversation yesterday with them.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Eye-opening.
Wow.
Very eye-opening. It was
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah. Definitely worth listening to.
Never imagined, because I mean, what do we get shoved in our faces all the time is the big stars in the big movies. But
Right.
what was it? I don't have the numbers in front of me, but there was was it in Oppenheimer? There was some 500 people, and only 7 or 8 of them are actually what you would call stars, but there were some 500 total actors.
Right.
And
Right.
in Barbie, it was like 300, and there was like 4 or 5 big actors.
Right.
But the
Right.
rest,
And yeah. And they just didn't and when we talk about the 500, they're like a day, 2 days. It's not like they've got and you're only getting
Right.
paid for a day. And I just can't imagine living like that. I just
Yeah.
can't.
yeah.
You have to really love your art to do that.
Yeah, and so and that's really the tie-in is we're all in some form or another artists, and that's what I took out of it exactly, Beth. Is you talk about people who are artists? They're not
Right.
working, they're artists trying to make a living doing their art, and
Mm-hmm.
it ain't easy. So we talked to them for an hour just about what it's like for them to get jobs, how the system works for regular everyday actors, and then what some of the issues are with streaming and artificial intelligence. And
Right.
you really and you get a perspective from them about how much money is not made.
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
Not made.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was fascinating. Yeah, you just figured, oh well, if you're acting, you're actually in a film, you must be making money.
Yeah.
Not
Hmm.
necessarily.
Because what was it? Cindy said somebody said to her, she did an acting gig, and said to her, "You get paid pretty well for acting," and she said, "Yes, I do, but one day, and then
Oh
you got to
wow.
go find another job. It's not
Right.
like
Hmm.
every day, 5 days a week, 30 days a month. No, no,
Right. So they're like the background actors and stuff like
right."
that.
Yeah, all the people that make the films work, because if it was just the 4 or 5 actors,
Right.
it'd be nothing. But yeah,
Gotta
no,
have.
they're the kind of people that make it work, and they do commercials. And we talked about
Hmm.
TV, for TV actors, and oh, it was, yeah.
That
So
was interesting. Yeah.
yeah, so we hope that you'll enjoy listening to it. And we recorded video, so if you want talking heads, we recorded
Oh.
it video, and then I'm going to pull the soundtracks off, and we'll make the regular audio podcast. So everybody, all the people who use the audio podcast, you won't miss out on anything. But
Right.
Oh.
the video that we recorded it originally natively as video, so you'll be it's just Richard and Cindy sitting there staring at you and talking. That's all it is. Uh, but if that's the way you work, that's fine. So either way, it'll still work. Same difference, however you
Right.
listen. So the vast majority listen by audio podcast. It'll all be there. So
Hmm.
anyway, check that out, and if you enjoy it, let us know, because I was really hesitant to do this because it's not needlework. Really,
Hmm.
second and third and fourth thought about it, but then I think, well, Beth and I both agreed when we got done, we were glad we did it. It
Yeah.
was,
Because it was something I'd never, you don't think about unless you know somebody that's in that business, and it was fascinating. It was just fascinating to
Hmm.
learn.
yeah.
And
So
always fun
that's
to learn something new.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
Sunday. So check that out, and spread it around. Tell people if you will, um, if you enjoyed it. Um, don't tell them if you didn't enjoy it. Spare us that. Uh,
Yeah.
okay, drawing tonight. If we have new people, I never know if we have new, so we'll just go through the thing. Drawing is email that you send to Gary at wetalkfiber.com, right down there, right there. Gary at wetalkfiber.com. You send an email. There are 2 drawings tonight, and so the first one is 3 items from Avlea, from Krista West at Avlea. The first one is a needle minder. Whoops.
Oh, those are lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, those are really pretty.
So a needle minder, and then a package full of thread drops. And the thread drops
Ooh.
have the. She has a whole bunch of needle minders, and so the thread drops have all the little Goo God designs that she has on her needle minders. So a package full of thread drops, which I'm not going to take out because you can see they're all sealed up. So that's
Right.
one. And then a bit kit, Iris's paint box. This is one of her new ones, and I really like it. So this is a bit kit, Iris's paint box.
I love her bit kits.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I have one in the basement I should stitch.
So it's the
Hmm.
kit. It's the full kit. It's cloth, thread, needle, everything in the kit, and then Iris's paint box. So that's another one. So that's number 2. And the third one is the full size kit, Pomona's Grove. Let's see if I can. Well, yeah, it's just this pattern repeating, Pomona's
Oh,
Grove,
pretty.
and that's the full kit too. So those 3. So if you want to be in the drawing for the Avlea ones, in the subject line, you send an email to Gary at wetalkfiber.com. In the subject line, you put the word Avlea, and in the body, you put your name and your address. And that'll get you in the drawing for the Avlea ones. Please only enter once, but you can enter that. Then we have a second drawing, and it's the same email, but the subject line this time is books, and name and address in the body of the email. You can enter one, the other, or both, but please only enter once in each if you enter both. Save me that. So Alicia Clark, a while back, provided a couple of books for us to give, actually 3 books, but we're just giving away 2 tonight. If you do needlepoint, this book you want to have. And Alicia provided it for us to give away. Joe Eppolito Christensen's The Needlepoint book. This is, in my opinion, the Bible.
It is. Absolutely. I tell
Yep.
people if you want to have a good book, good, basic, what stitches, how to do them, that's the book.
Yep,
That's
right
the
there. And if you don't win it and you're doing needlepoint, this book is the one you want to have. If you want to learn needlepoint, this is the one you want to have above all other books.
Yes.
All other books.
Yeah.
I mean, everything. So that's one. So somebody will win that in the books drawing. Will win this one. And yes, get it. And this is the revised and expanded. This thing has been reprinted I don't know how many times. But,
I don't know.
It's an old book.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. But it's needlepoint. It'll survive a long time. 76, 90, and 99. So this is the 1999 version. 76 was the first time for this,
Wow.
which I say is an old book. That's 3 years. That's 3 years after I graduated high school. This is a new book.
Gosh.
This is just out. So that's one. And thanks to Alicia for sending these. And then and then I was going to look up the artist that we had. This is Modern Kogan embroidery.
Modern Kogan.
And then who is it?
I haven't heard of that.
Show it again. We're curious.
Shishiko.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Shishiko.
Okay, right.
And we had the master of Shishiko on probably 2 years ago, and now I can't remember her name, and I was going to look it up and forgot to do it. But anyway,
Right.
this is Shishiko embroidery, and you do this on silk gauze.
Oh,
the
no,
most
no,
part.
no, no, no.
No, this is
Okay,
not the one?
you're not, no, Shishiko is not, that's not what it is. It's the Japanese technique Deb is on. Oh,
I got them mixed up.
is it Margaret Kinsey?
Yes, Margaret Kinsey
It's close
And
to
her
Shishiko,
daughter.
though.
and her daughter. That's the ones I'm
And
thinking of.
and it starts with,
So it's not Shishiko, so I got it mixed up then.
no,
That's
Shishiko
the
is
quilting. It's like
yes.
the quilting.
And it's in fact, I can show you Shishiko if you want to see Shishiko. That I
Yeah.
have.
Okay.
But it's
Here.
close.
No, this is Shishiko. This is Shishiko. I think.
But the name sounds similar. Where's my notes?
Oh,
It's
okay.
in my notes.
This is like
That's
a
Shishiko.
running stitch.
Okay.
And my kids did this. I have, yeah, but that's not this. It starts with the K. Come on, people.
What is it then?
Rosashi.
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 It starts with a
Rosashi.
K.
Okay.
Thank
so this
you.
is-
Because
This
it's
is
in my
not that.
notes. Because it's in my notes of like things to buy, you know. And every now and then I see it, and I'm like, oh look, there's that Rosashi Japanese stitching.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what do I know?
And Gary has a kit.
I do, and I've never done it. So this is Sashiko
Rosashi.
book.
Oh wait, or is that Shishiko?
This is Sashiko, not
Oh, okay.
Rosachi, and I had them mixed up. Yep.
Right. Now I'm getting mixed up.
So now
Yeah, we're professionals. We're
Yeah.
professionals.
yeah, we come prepared. So now people in the audience are going, whatever, lost interest.
They can
There.
just look them both up and
That's right. That's right.
learn
So,
two
there
different
we go.
techniques.
Yeah.
Here comes Nooper with the real facts. Nooper going to straighten us out. Okay.
That's right. Thanks,
Yeah.
Snooper.
Let's help the boneheads on screen. Okay, so there it
I
is.
love Shishiko, and she says that's a good book. Thank you, Nooper.
Okay, so that book too. So Alicia Clark, thank you. So those 2 books, so 2 winners there. So send your emails anytime during the show. I do the drawings right after the show, and this is just for people who watch the live show because I got to do the drawings right afterwards. So send your emails so you get in on the deal. There we go. That was a long-winded way of talking about drawings, but anyway.
Oh,
That's all right. That's
we
fun.
got confused. It's okay.
More research, more preparatory research next time.
Yeah.
But I will say my afternoon spent cleaning up this room, well worth it.
Nice.
I have work surface all over the place. It's wonderful.
How exciting. That is exciting.
It was bad.
Yeah. Oh, I know the feeling.
So that's that. I'm hearing myself in the background somewhere. Are you guys hearing me?
I'm hearing something. Sounds like a TV or something. I don't know.
I don't hear anything.
Okay.
I don't have anything else on.
I got nothing. I don't know. All right. Well, we'll ride with it.
It's all good.
Um,
It's faint, so.
let's see. Oh, Jennifer, I wanted to ask you the last time, it's been a while since we've been together.
I've been busy.
Yes, you have.
And you've been out of town or whatever. It's
Right.
just been crazy.
I know. So I wanted to reconnect. The last time was with Jen Weber with Tamari.
Yeah.
And so that after the fact, you really, oh, Cindy can hear it too. So it's not me.
Okay, yeah, there's something.
Something going on. See, that was me. Test, test. Yeah, see, that was me.
That's you. It is.
Yep.
It's you feedback.
Why am I hearing me?
Interesting.
Jennifer, try unplugging and plugging in again. That thing, let's just see.
That time I heard it.
How's that?
I heard you.
I know, I did.
Well, we're not going to solve it. We'll just deal with it.
It's faint.
Vanessa thought it was at her house. No, Vanessa, it's us.
Oh, that's weird. That's very strange.
Thanks for trying to take the heat, Vanessa, but
gosh.
it's us somewhere. Who knows? Okay, so
Wow.
anyway, after we talked to Jen Weber about Tamara, you guys connected and you
Yeah.
learned things.
Right. Well, you know how I talked about the firm versus the squishy one?
Right.
So I did one firmer and it came out really awesome. Much more fun
Oh, well,
and
here,
relaxing.
Oh yeah, we got to see this close up.
Just a minute. Just a minute here.
It was
Not
way
me.
better.
Not me. There.
Full
Okay.
screen. Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
There it is.
Pull back.
So yeah, I know. I'm trying to move slow.
So okay, so you went back and rewrapped and rewrapped tight.
This one I wrapped new. This one was a new wrap and I wrapped it tight. My light keeps making it blow out weird.
Yeah.
There, that's a little bit better.
Hold lower.
What is?
I don't know why it's doing this.
I don't know. Let me.
So anyway,
Because
okay.
I have a different kind of a setup going on, and it's
There. Ooh.
there. I'll just
ooh.
turn it away altogether.
There. Go with that. So so
Yeah.
this one you wrap new and you wrap tight, and so the stitching
Right.
was better all the way around then, huh?
Oh my gosh, yes, so much better. So then, this one was the one that was loose,
Uh-huh.
and I rewrapped. I wrapped over on top of it. I took out what little stitching I had done. I rewrapped on top of it tight, and then I started again.
And
Oh, I love the
And
colors
I'm
on
so
that.
much happier with it.
so night and
Yeah, I
day
like the
night and day
colors.
difference in terms of stitches staying where they're supposed to, and
Yes, totally.
huh.
So much better.
That's
And
cool.
I got this one done really fast. Like I finished
because
this
you
in
didn't
like,
have to fiddle around so much.
right. And then I was excited it was working out so well that I was excited to work on it. I didn't put it away being annoyed and frustrated.
Yeah.
So
Wow, that's so cool. Just that one little thing.
Yeah, and then I just haven't had a chance to work on. I need to work on it because I've got. So I went to class, and so then I was at my class, and Robin, my teacher, she knows Jen. A long time ago, it's been quite a few years. It's like 10 years. They were at a retreat with Barbara Seuss, and they were in a picture together. And Jen's hair was normal colored; it wasn't purple. It
Oh,
was like light brownish blonde. So this
Oh,
is
look
one
at
of
that.
those swirly ones
wow.
that I just started. And whenever you get more done, you see more of the effect.
Uh-huh.
But I've been
Oh,
so
but
busy, I haven't worked on it. And then, like, I have this one, we have class this weekend, and it's naked. Like, I need to, like, pick my colors and put some stitches in. All I have are dots and. Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
I gotta get on it.
But
So,
so now that's changed your whole game. You wrap the balls
yeah.
much tighter. Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
So, I'm much happier with it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
cool,
very beautiful.
cool.
So I have.
Is it harder
Oops.
to wrap tighter, or is it just simply wrapping tight?
Really.
Yeah,
Not too hard, but
but the stitching is so much more
yeah.
enjoyable and consistent.
Yeah, because you know how she said she'll like wrap a few times and then pull?
Yeah.
So I've done that, wrap and pull, and it really makes it firmer and tighter,
So
and
there's not much squish in that ball, I can tell.
not a whole lot, no.
Not like your others.
Whereas,
Yeah.
let me see, this one, oh yeah, this one's super squishy.
Yeah. See.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
And I am not having fun stitching on this. That's why it's not finished.
Wow. So that whole show for
But
you was worth it. Yeah.
but I'm not undoing it. I'm gonna finish it. It's almost done. Like I don't have much more to go.
Uh
But
huh.
I've been so nuts with my house stuff, and
Right.
we had to move out for a week and move back in. I just moved in on Sunday. Like got fully
Ah,
back moved in.
Oh,
It's been
jeez.
crazy. Cuz you have to touch up paint and all
Yeah.
stuff. It's been nuts.
Yeah. That's
And
so
then
cool that you learned that from Jen. Yeah.
yeah, I would love to go to her that retreat thing next year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to this year or
Oh,
next year, but I really want to.
yeah.
It's down in North Carolina somewhere, that place. That
Yeah. Yeah. That's where
the
Allie.
John C. Campbell
Right.
oh yeah.
I
That
think
place.
that's
that's just
where
Yeah.
Allie who works with Kim. I think that's where she teaches.
Oh,
hmm
okay.
Allie,
Yeah.
What's Allie's last name? That's where she teaches at. I'm sure it is. Yeah.
yeah, the John Campbell
Hmm.
School, folk school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That would be so much fun to take a class there.
Road trip.
And then I got this Appleton's wool Scottish thistle doorstop thing,
Uh-oh.
and I've started on it. You have to use 5 strands of the wool.
5 strands?
Yeah.
Really?
Holy smokes.
Oh, what size
And
is the
it's
canvas?
big.
Count.
Uh
Big
So
count?
yeah.
Dudley.
It's
Allie
let's
Dudley.
see.
Yes. Thanks, Kim. John C. Campbell. Yeah. Yeah. Because Allie teaches there. Holy smokes. That's heavy duty.
12 hole per inch mono deluxe canvas.
Yep.
Mhm.
It came
That's
in the I've never this is new for me. Like cross stitch with this many things of wool. This is all new for me, but I'm loving it. And I want to make the doorstop because I need it for my house. So I'm working on it
oh, that's going
hardcore.
to be nice. Yeah.
Oh
That's all
yeah.
cross stitch. Oh yeah, I see it's all cross stitch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh. Very cool.
they had one in stock at Thistle Needleworks, in Weathersfield where I go.
Right.
They had one in stock because I was like, "Do you see this Appleton's thing?" I showed Lissa a picture, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we have that right over here." I was like, "I
Excellent.
have to have it."
Nice.
And you're using 5 strands, so you're laying the threads.
Well, you have to pay attention. You just pull it tight. I don't know. See?
Yeah, you really can't lay it. I wouldn't think. Jeez.
No. But you do have to keep it even, otherwise it'll have a boobly, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't have bits bubbling out.
Can't have booblies.
Nope.
Is
No
that in the
booblies.
No.
Is that in the Ippolito book? Let me look that up. Booblies.
Yeah, booblies in the needlepoint book. Yeah. No booblies.
Yeah, I bet that's
That's
in the
right.
index. Booblies. Yeah.
Yeah.
How to
Mm-hmm.
avoid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see. Kim says she's teaching in January at the teaching needlepoint at the John C. Campbell. Yeah, you got to make a road trip there,
Okay.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So, but I think the oh, Kim's teaching needlepoint?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. That's
because
cool.
Allie teaches weaving and something else. I think certainly weaving. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they have all kinds of stuff, like all kinds of interesting stuff. But I want to do
Yes.
the tamari with Jen, like really, really, really bad,
Yeah.
like super duper. So I might save up all my monies and do that. I think the registration opens soon. I have to get on the website and see. I might have to jump on it.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
you have a new car,
everybody's-
so get in the car and drive.
I know. It's a long drive, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
the hubby can drive me, and he and Sophie can stay in a hotel somewhere, and I'll stay at the place.
Yeah. There's fun
And
for
he can
him.
work from anywhere, you know,
Oh, okay.
with Miss Priss.
Those are cool though. Those are really cool.
Yeah, nice.
I know.
Very well
Aren't they
done.
pretty?
And it's so
Came out,
neat that
like,
it's so neat that just that one
really
change
well. Yeah.
makes a difference, such a difference. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. So now this squishy one, I'll finish it, but it's squashy.
All the squishy ones get shoved to the back. Jennifer's done with them.
Yeah. She
No,
wants
I'll-
to just.
I'll finish them. It's all good. But yeah, I've got
Yeah.
a whole bag full. I need to get on and pick my colors for the other one and start. Because I have till Saturday morning to get at least something done. So
Isn't it an all-day class for you then?
no, it's like from 10 to 1
Okay.
we do.
Yeah.
So
Those are very cool.
yeah. Yeah, that's about all I've been doing. I did a little bit of spinning during Tour de Fleece, but
Nick,
not a ton.
I had an idea. I'm going to put all of us back on. So
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
you're not sitting there. I had an idea. Next year for the Tour de France, you and I have got to get. We'll do this show during. We'll pick some stages and we're going to stitch during the Tour de France. We got to do
Stitch.
that.
Well, you stitch and I'll spin.
However, whatever it is.
Whatever
but
works.
We'll pick some mountain stages and we'll stitch and spin
Yeah,
live.
those are good.
Yeah.
It was good this year too. This
It
was
was,
a
yeah.
good, like, I loved it. Oh, I
Yeah.
got the t-shirt. Did you see the t-shirt that had the creme de creme with the
No.
popsicles?
No.
I got the t-shirt. It's super cute. Maybe it's in the wash, and maybe it needs
Oh.
washing. So maybe I'll wear it next time.
Okay. No, yeah, it was
It's
a great
really
race.
cute.
Then I watched the women after that. Boy, that was good racing too.
Oh.
Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
we were moving, and I haven't even really watched much of the World Cup,
Yeah.
the Women's World Cup. I've been just busy.
Yeah.
Lots been happening.
I don't do the soccer thing, but
I like
Yeah.
the soccer too.
so I think next year we're going to pick some stages and we'll do stitch
Yeah.
and spin to the Tour de France.
That would
Oh,
be
that
fun.
would
Did
be
you
fun.
see the picture I sent you of the girl that has the electric spinner? It's an e-spinner, so it spins on its own. All you have to do is push the button and manage the fiber. And she's on her bike, her bike, riding the bike while spinning the yarn. While
That takes
watching
coordination.
Tour de France.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like,
Uh.
she's serious. She's really serious.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Somehow that's cheating though, isn't it? I don't know.
The e-spinner, I don't know, because you don't have. You've got to be really good controlling your
Right.
fiber because
Right.
that thing's going. There's no pedals to slow it
Right.
down or speed it up.
Yeah, you got to be on it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, you've
Ah.
got to be really good with your fiber.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm constantly like, slow down, go.
Well, yeah, adjusting so you get it right. Yeah.
Once
yeah.
I get in the groove, but if you have a real difficult fiber, then you slow down, but
Yep.
I've not tried an e-spinner, so I don't know.
Well, by next year, get one, and then we'll watch you.
Oh my gosh.
make a mess.
I do have one of those recumbent bikes, the bikes
Uh-huh.
that you sit and your legs stick out, you know?
Right,
I
right.
have one of those in the basement.
Yeah,
Or I could try drop spindling
there.
while doing it. That's a trick. Riding your
Yeah,
bike, holding a drop spindle.
yeah. Let's give that a try. Yeah. So anyway, I
That's a
had that
circus
thought
right
during
there.
during the women's race that next year while you're doing your spinning, we're gonna go live. We'll have some live
Oh,
days, and
that would be fun.
we'll do some stages live. Why not? You know what?
Yep.
Because I was thinking, oh, I've got work to do. I really shouldn't do that. But then, just about every day for the entire month of July until 11 o'clock, I'm sitting there watching the race. I just
Mm-hmm.
shove the work till tonight. You know?
Right. Well, I have Peacock, so I could watch the replay.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
really like that. And then, yeah, I like
I have
doing that
Peacock
a
too,
lot.
but I want it live. I want it live.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't get up that early, and I want to watch the whole thing, and I want to hear them talk before. Did you watch the Netflix thing? The Tour de France Netflix?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was really interesting, and they did it again this year. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
curious to see. It's just interesting to see how, because you know what happens, and
Right.
then you see how like they change from year to year.
Yeah.
Like Jasper Philipsen, it's not
Right.
Jasper the disaster anymore.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. He had a good race this year. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I didn't know you
Good
couldn't get
year.
up that early because I get up, get my bike ride in, get back, and
Oh my
sit down and
God.
watch.
I am
yeah.
not a morning person. I have
Oh.
never been a morning person. I am a night person. I have forced myself to go to bed before 11. Like, really force
Oh.
myself.
Okay.
I'd stay up
Well.
till 2 every night, but then I
Yeah.
wake up way too late. Yeah.
All right. We'll have to negotiate the timing then. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
I have to watch
You
it
know, a
live.
couple days a week I can manage to get myself up, but just not every day.
Okay. Well, if we just do the mountain stages, that'll only be 2 or 3 days a week. So
Mm-hmm.
you
Well,
can
they had
tough
a
it
lot
out.
of mountain stages this year.
But they're together. You know, the Pyrenees and
Mm-hmm.
the other ones.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
hate that. What's the other mountain range they race in? The Alps.
The Alps.
Yeah. So okay, so we got to plan that out for next year. Got some time.
Yeah.
Got some time. That'll be good. We wanted to talk about slate frames.
Oh, right.
So Kathy Andrews got Beth and me over the hump on slate frames.
You actually like laced them and made it work? You did it? Oh my.
Yeah,
Ca-
but see, he
Nice.
cheated.
Kathy
No,
laced-
wait.
Kathy laced this.
I was gonna say, wait. Let's be real about this. Kathy laced his.
What? That's cheating.
I sewed this on.
Cheating.
I sewed this
So-
on, but she laced this.
Oh, geez, that doesn't count.
See?
So bad.
Yeah,
Now,
he is.
I sewed the cording in the edge,
That's right.
and
he did.
I sewed these on, but she laced all of this. Yes.
But the lacing part's the important part, right?
Jennifer, don't. I'm trying to slide through this, Jennifer. We don't need you.
Yeah. Like you
The
guys are
police.
like, oh yeah, if I give you something and you give me something, it doesn't count, right?
Troublemaker. That's what she
No
is.
kidding. Okay, I'm just trying to
Gary's
ease
a
through this.
troublemaker. It's been proven. He's
All
a
right.
troublemaker.
So Deb that's what I'm working on here. I'm working on Mary Parsons because I can see it to put my stitching in.
Pretty.
So there it is.
So pretty.
There we go. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and but I did lace mine up too. I finally got it up. Okay, did you release
Nice.
yours?
Release it now.
Okay, so I decided to because I didn't want to stretch it.
I'm muting
so-
Jennifer. I'm just going to mute Jennifer. She's trouble.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Put your little
Little
halo on a
horns
hook
sticking
somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah, you got it laced.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I got mine done.
Awesome.
But I haven't taken a stitch yet because I was like, I read the directions. This is for my casket. And I was like, okay, all I have to do is do some couching.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I pulled the threads for it though. So I'm moving closer,
Well,
moving
that's
closer.
something.
Maybe,
That's something.
yeah, maybe next week I'll put some stitches in it. So.
Yeah. Okay, Susan Hennig asking the question that we dealt with. How do you know what
Where?
size to get for your slate frames? Is there a middle of the road size?
Mm.
Okay, that became when Beth and I were doing this, when Kathy was lacing mine and Beth was doing it the hard way. I am so muting you, Jennifer. You are just nothing but trouble. This is what you want. Is you want some space
Right.
in here. How come I'm all out of focus? Why is that? What the heck is happening?
Because it knows that you're the troublemaker, it's giving it back to you.
So anyway,
Yeah.
what you want. And then see Beth's
There you go.
ground is too
like
wide
right
for yeah.
Okay.
Because it's this part up here, it's the webbing, the length of the webbing up here that determines.
Right. And so this is just a little too small for my project.
Yeah.
So it's kind of pulling out.
And
But
and
But it'll still
mine
work,
just
right?
gets
it
in
does.
just gets in under the wire because this is stretched and I don't have much more room to stretch it.
Mhm.
Right.
So and mine is
I don't know how big mine is. If I was smart, I'd put, do I have a tape measure somewhere? I do somewhere, but mine's on the other side. Who knows? I don't know what size those are.
mine is
Oh, Sandy. She wants to know how tight is the fabric. It's like drum tight when it's really laced up. I loosened mine because I knew I wasn't going to work on it for at least a couple of weeks.
mine is 15, that webbing is 15 and a half inches wide.
So you've done some stitching on it,
Yeah.
I see. And you like it? It's good?
Oh, it's wonderful. That's
Nice.
so tight. I mean, that's just
I see.
like
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that.
just
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
it's really tight and it's wonderful. It's just
Nice.
fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing like it. It's really nice. And then Kathy was she was concerned. These are Access Commodities slate frames, and she was concerned that this was too thin and that it would warp. And because she has the ones that are much thicker. And Pat Lamprey wrote, because we talked about this somewhere along the way. Pat Lamprey wrote to us, concerned about the possibility of Access Commodities slates might ultimately bend because of the wood might not being thick enough. She wrote to say that she has a piece that's been mounted for more than 3 years, and she says in parentheses, so slow, I know, but mounted for 3 years on Access Commodity frames with 22-inch rollers and 34-inch slats. So that's pretty big. And there's been no bending or warping or loosening of linen thread, even though the frame has been a little roughly treated at times. So, so this for her over the course of years has held up. So that's, in her opinion, not that big of a concern. So, then one thing that she said, and this is an issue, is that the wooden pegs keep popping out, and I just happen to have 3 pegs because these are the ones that came with the Access Commodities. These pins, and I think these are the ones that pop out. Is that what
Right.
you
And that's
have?
what I
Beth?
have. That's what I
Yeah.
have. They haven't popped out, but I haven't been playing with it yet. So yeah, that's what.
Yeah, these are the ones I think people have. But then I have some other pins that came that are straight pins like this. And so they just slide right in, so they're not going to pop out.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay? But then somebody
Yeah.
told us somewhere along the way to get cotter pins.
Yeah.
So I just went to Ace. Was that Jessica Grimm?
Maybe Jessica Grimm, or does Mary Corbett say to do that?
Could be. So anyway, I went to Ace Hardware and got cotter pins, big ones. And then I took a Dremel tool, and because the cotter pins one end is always longer and they're really sharp on the edge because they're made for mechanical things, not stitching. So I just cut them off even, made it shorter, a little bit shorter, and then put on a grinding wheel and just ground down the ends. And then I went to Ace Hardware, and they had these little rubber caps that just happened to fit right on
Oh, nice.
the end of the cotter pin, so you don't have to worry about this scraping up your table or snagging on your clothes or anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
So-
nice.
Also, if you say you can't find ones that would fit, you can use knitting needle, the end things for knitting needles.
Oh,
Say you can't
I know.
find those little rubber things or whatever, or maybe you can't find the right size.
Oh, they make rubber tips to go on knitting needles? Oh,
On the ends of your
okay.
knitting needles so your knitting doesn't slide off.
Oh, so that would
Yeah.
work too. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah,
I
they're
don't
just
know how many of those do you have in each, like, is there just one in each corner or?
yeah, 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Right. So that's
knitting
the
needle
solution. And the
things.
cotter pins are not coming out. They're not coming out at all. And
Right.
if you put the cap on,
Nice.
they can't slide out anyway. If you put the
Right.
cap on, because the cap keeps them there. So anyway, if you're using a slate frame and you're using these pins and having trouble, then it exists these straight wood pins like that, or you can just get, and cotter pins at a hardware store are cheap. They're not expensive at all. And these caps were, I think, I don't know, 5 cents a piece, something like that.
right.
So, and you don't have to cut them down. I just did because I had the tools to do it. Made them shorter
Right.
and evened them up, and just made them. I ground them all down. So, and then another thing I discovered is Kathy has some way of tying a bow, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. Once I undid it once, I couldn't figure out how to do it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what that mystery is.
I saw her do it, and I was like, oh, I can't figure that out. That's just not going to work. We're just wrapping this tight.
So what I did, and that cotter pins allow that to happen, to end the thing, is I just put it,
Right.
spread the cotter pin
Oh, there you go.
and put it down in there, which is easier said from this angle than done. Anyway, so I just put it inside the cotter pin, and that holds it, and it works.
Okay, and Sandy asked what kind of cord is used for stringing up the work. Mine came with it. I don't think it was really what was necessary. It was some sort of, it was linen thread, size 4. So it
Yeah.
looks like this. But
We didn't have heavy enough thread for Kathy.
no.
She basically uses string from the hardware store.
Yes.
Because we both have the same thing. Londonderry linen thread size 4. Yeah, we have the same thing. And
Right.
she wasn't happy with that, the thickness of that.
No.
And wanted us to use longer or thicker thread. So
Right. And something not stretchy.
yeah.
Oh, okay. And Michelle is saying, Jen Aiding Christie has a video on
Right.
on slate, doing the slate frame, how to do the bow knot thing.
Okay, I'll have to go
Okay, so-
look for that. Thank you for that, Michelle, because I started out setting this up using Jenny's video. That's why this cord is in here. So there's a cord, and then the ground cloth wrapped around that cord, and then sewn right along the cord on a machine, and then I zigzagged it there. and then you use the cord so you can pull on. Where you used webbing, right, Beth?
Yes, yes, I use some sort of twill webbing, which is what Kathy suggested.
Yeah.
But I think I like that. I've done that cording thing before
Because this is the webbing that,
on
yeah,
something.
this is the webbing that Beth used.
Mm-hmm.
2-inch
Twill
wide.
tape, right.
Yeah, twill tape.
Yeah.
That's what Beth used. But I'd already done the cording, which is Jenny's way. But I never got far enough along to know that she shows how to tie the bow. So now I'll have to go back and look at that. But I like this too, this cording.
Right.
And I just got this at Joann's,
Oh,
this
okay.
cording.
That's
I
like
did.
the stuff
Right.
you put inside to make like the piping on the edge of a pillow or something.
Yeah.
I think so.
Right.
I'd go dig mine out, but it'd take half an hour. Because I just went and bought a yard of it, and but I like that, the way that held. So
Yeah, I
basically
think
we
that
got
works
got
well.
over the hump, which was the key thing.
Right.
Nice.
And then someone asked, "What's your stitching, Gary?"
Oh, this is Kathy's King's pineapple. Where is that thing? Here it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cruel
Super
embroidery.
pretty.
That's a gorgeous one.
Dumb guy me. I'm stitching. Last night I'm stitching, and you got all these leaves. All
Yes.
these leaves, and they all have a center spine. And I'm just stem stitching my brains out, thinking, I didn't even look at the instructions. The leaves need a stem stitch spine on them. So I got them all stitched up, and then I went on to do the next thing, and I discovered that I probably should have read the instructions, because only these top two get a stem stitch
Oh,
spine. All the rest of them have some other stitch. So I got to rip them all out. It was like, come on,
oh no.
Ah,
read the instructions. Yeah.
Oh,
But
jeez.
so I'm, and this is an instance. Kathy, she sent this after she had a class at EGA, and then she sent this to me after the fact, because I just kind of monitored the class while we were at EGA, and she she drew this in to send it to me, and when she did, she left out the side veins on the leaves here, so I had to draw those in just from the picture. And so anybody that has to do that, I use this number 4 hardness graphite drawing pencil,
mm,
and I just drew them in. You just got to get a faint enough line that you can see where to stitch, and then but I just hand drew those in, and then come on, they're leaves, so whatever.
right. Right.
So anyway, I did last night done than I do right now, but yeah, read the instructions. What an idiot. I was so
Especially
proud of
on
myself.
hers. I mean,
I was so proud of myself. I sat back, said, "Yeah, all the leaves." No, they're not done. Idiot. Yeah.
uh,
So anyway,
I like doing crewel work. That's to me is fun.
yeah, and this is with that. Whose wool is that?
I can't remember.
Heathway. Heathway
Oh, yeah.
Milano. Heathway Milano wool.
Right. It's beautiful stuff.
It is really nice stuff. Yep. Yeah. So, anyway, slate frame, and like everything else, once you see it done or have it done, it's not nearly as intimidating as you think. Not at all.
Okay, and all right, Sandy, how hard is it to keep the fabric straight? So I laced mine up with I was on a Zoom meeting, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this because these ladies know what they're doing, and I got it. It was wiggly going across the top, and I was like, okay, ladies, what did I do wrong? This is not working. And they said, no, Beth, you need to tighten it. And not pushing it out more. It wasn't the vertical. It was, I needed to pull on my strings more. So it's fussing. If you get it on straight on your, if you cut your fabric straight and you get it straight on this top webbing, you just kind of start playing with it. And mine isn't drum tight right now because obviously I don't want to stretch it because I'm not stitching on mine right now.
Yeah.
But when I pull it tight, it will be pretty tight.
When you
Pretty excited about it.
Yeah, when you stitch, you need your edge to be straight, and when you stitch the webbing to the edge of your ground cloth here, you lay them side by each, so that the edges of the webbing and the ground cloth are lined up, and then you stitch it,
Right.
and then when you unfold, basically when you unfold it, then that part will be straight. Then it's just a matter here, and you can undo these things and you can tweak these threads
Right.
as much as you want and adjust all you want. And then, but like this, these pins are in here. It's tight. Like, I mean, you can see that's finally relaxed, and you have to kind of force it. If you watch Jenny Aiden Christie's video, she basically stands up and pushes down on the
wow.
wood. I mean, she just gets all of her weight right into it and
Yeah.
pushes it down. And basically, that's what Kathy did too. I mean, she just stood up and heave-hoed on that thing.
Oh yeah, she
my
did.
gosh.
She did.
But it
And
is.
I figured, I knew that once Gary, because I've heard so much about slate frames, I think once he starts stitching on that, you're going to love it
I
because
do.
it's so tight.
I do. It's fantastic. It's really good. I mean, nothing gives. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I got to get
It's nice.
something to hold it, and so we're working on trestle frames. But I'm going to dig out my old. I have a cheap Edmunds stand that I was using to hold scroll frames, and I made long arms and put pegs on the end so that it wouldn't slide off. I'm going to dig that out from under out of the basement, and I'm going to see if that will hold this one. Because right now I'm propping it on my chair arms and the table, and it's less than desirable because I'm all hunched over it, and after a while my back starts arguing with me. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew about it from some guy who makes them, but he never got back to me. Oh. Need to be able to bounce a quarter. Oh, I can bounce a quarter off of it. Yeah. No, this is it's fantastic. But yeah, this is what you can see that this wobbles. This is what Kathy was not liking because her drilled slats fill this hole completely.
Oh.
Completely fill it to the point where she says if it's humid days, sometimes it's hard to get it in to the into the slot, and that's what's making this do this. But in terms of stitching, when you lay it on something to stitch on, it lays flat, so it's okay. And I was going to take some wedges, some
Oh, I know what shims.
shims, and
Yeah.
break off some pieces and shove it here, but I haven't monkeyed around with it yet. So, we'll see. But anyway, so yeah, these slate frames look intimidating to do and set up, but nope.
Yeah, not so bad. Not so
A little
bad. Not once
time.
we got over that hump. Yeah. It's time
Yeah.
consuming.
Yeah, but not, and oh, the tension is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yep. So there you go. But so basically the one thing we got to change for the next one is thicker cord than this number 4 linen thread on the sides.
So does she use some sort of a polyester so that it
No.
doesn't stretch, or a cotton,
Cotton.
or?
Yeah.
She
Okay.
uses cotton.
Yeah. Just goes and gets cotton string from the hardware store. It isn't anything fancy at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, some guy named TF makes slate
Mhm.
frames. Because who was that Mary Corbett suggested? Ecclesiastical what?
Oh, ecclesiastical stitches.
So, I think it was Ecclesiastical Stitches. Mary said that they were the best ones in America, but yeah, they're healthy. The price wise is healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, especially if you want something bigger.
yeah, yeah. It gets down to all this